All right, what do we have here? First pitch, he was late on that. I seen it in another video. But now let's look at here. So it's 0-2. Oh, he waves his hand. You seen that right here? Let me go back. You see how he raises his hand right here, okay, telling him that it's a fastball coming. And he's late on that. So I don't think he got the sign. I don't even think he's looking. We'll talk more about that in a second. So now it's 0-2. He goes with the right arm. You can see him telling him all speed's coming. Bomb. Crushes that pitch. Grand slam. Now, let's talk about it. But before I do, I would love to get your perspective on this. Is this cheating or is this just baseball? I'm former MLB player Jermaine Curtis, and welcome to my channel. And I'm going to give my perspective on this. First off, at any level, you will see this. You probably won't see it at the travel ball age. In high school, we were doing this. In college, I went to UCLA, and we did this in college. We pretty much had the same signs, but we would have our hands, okay, on our knees right here. So your hands are on the knees, and if I, with my left hand, fall off my left hand first, like fall off my knee first, then that was a fastball. And if I did the opposite way first, like with my right hand, then that was an all-speed pitch. So we are essentially doing the same thing he's doing right now at UCLA. And then in pro ball, we would do it as well. But this is just straight blatant. This is just straight, no care in the world. Don't care if, there's no fear at all. At least when I was playing, there was like a little fear, because if the catchers noticed it and the catcher went to the pitcher, they would try to throw a fastball, especially if a guy was throwing 98, probably up and in or hit him, just to send a message. And you can see right here, he's just blatantly doing it with no fear at all. So times has definitely changed. But my honest opinion about this is that this is baseball, and you'll see it at all levels. I guess you won't see it at the little league level or travel ball, but you'll definitely see it in high school. You'll see it in college at the serious competitive levels. You'll see it in pro baseball, and as you can see, you'll see it in the major league. They just change the way they do it. I played in another team. If it was a fastball, we would stand up, and so we would get our sign and we would just stand up if it was a fastball. And then if it was an all-speed pitch, we would bend down like we're, in the, like we're getting off the bag position. So every level has it. They just figure out ways to do it because, you're playing at the highest level, and you're playing at a very competitive level wherever you're at. And if you can just get a little bit more, that ends up, changing the game for you. That can give you the chance to win the game if you can just get a little bit. You can get an edge. You can, this one pitch could change the entire game, right? Now, everyone thinks that him telling him the signs was the reason he hit this home run. But my opinion, that is not the case, okay? Because you can see here, let's go back. He's about to throw right now, okay? And he's giving him the fastball sign with his left hand out, okay? Fastball, and you can see he's super late on this fastball. Super late. That's two-seam action, and that's just straight filthy. But he's late on that fastball, so he didn't see this sign. If you knew the fastball was coming and you're playing in the major leagues, and all the players in the major leagues can hit a fastball, even if it's 100 miles per hour. Now, 100 miles per hour with a run, now that's hard, but they always say if you're trying to get to the major leagues, there's only two pitches you need to hit to get to the major leagues. And that is a fastball at any given speed and a hanging off-speed pitch. Which brings me to the next pitch, which I actually don't think him telling him this pitch right here even mattered, because this is just a terrible 0-2 pitch. It's a hanging off speed pitch, and anybody at that level, and especially he was just late on the fastball. He just told you, hey, I can't catch your I can't get up to your fastball, and that's why he just fouled it off, and he was super late. But then he speeds up his bat by throwing a hanging off speed pitch that hangs at the top of the zone, which when I would hit with Barry Bonds, he always said hanging off speed pitches are mistakes, and you need to be able to capitalize on that. And this is one of those pitches right here where it hung, and all you need to do is get your bat head to it, and it's spinning already the right way, and those balls go absolutely far, very, very far. So I would love to know your opinion, though. Do you think that this at bat right here, do you think that this runner at second base gave him the sign, and that was the reason why he crushed this pitch? Do you think this is cheating? I think this is baseball. It's at every level. It's been going on for 150 years. Okay, and you're going to see players continue to do that. Once they look into the glove right here, and they see how he's turning the ball, how he's setting his fingers up, they're always going to try to get an edge and tell their hitter something. It's the other player's job to basically not give them the sign. So I would love to know your opinion. I read all the comments, and I would enjoy chatting with you guys about this.